Every step used to feel effortless. Every moment was yours to seize. But pain changes everything. It takes away not just movement, but joy, confidence, and the life you once knew. You start to wonder if this is it, if the best days are behind you. But deep down, you still dream of moving freely, of running, dancing, and living without limits. J-Flex, a breakthrough in joint health, crafted from nature's most powerful ingredients. Turmeric to soothe inflammation, boswellia to ease stiffness, and glucosamine sulfate to rebuild and strengthen. J-Flex doesn't just restore movement, it restores moments. It gives you back the confidence to run, to play, to live life the way you deserve. Because movement is more than motion. It's connection. It's joy. It's freedom. Flex. Rediscover life's moments.
Oh, what's up? Welcome back to Yes Academy Podcast. And then here with me again, Mr. Phang.
Hi everyone.
And Jonathan. Jing, 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 jing.
Well, just to check on you all, how have you all been over the last couple of days?
Not bad. Excited.
Excited.
Yeah, very excited. Yeah. Long days in Malaysia.
Long days in Malaysia. How have been your trip to Malaysia so far?
It's been always exciting and informative.
Are you becoming Malaysian?
I feel Malaysian.
Are you sure?
I feel Malaysian.
Is it a figure of speech just to please your audience, or you're really becoming a Malaysian?
I think I love Malaysia.
Are you sure?
It's truly Asia.
Oh.
Yeah. That's our tagline, Malaysia, truly Asia. We have people from all over the world. Yeah. Now, the last episode we talked about the mindset of an entrepreneur, and in this episode, let's share what are the important skills that an entrepreneur will need to have in order to be able to succeed as an entrepreneur. So that is the basis of our topic for today, right? The skills, the important skills that are required by entrepreneurs. So let me start off first. For me personally, as an entrepreneur, based on my years of experience as an entrepreneur, skill number one is definitely sales.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to know how to sell, because if you don't know how to sell, then how are you supposed to get customers?
That's true.
So walk us through on how to be a good salesperson.
Basically, a good everybody can be a good salesperson, right? Because not everybody has to be a good salesperson. Everybody has to be a salesperson. Because, for example, when you want to convince other people about your product, you want to convince other people about your services, it's about selling your ideas, it's about selling your services to other people, right? So that's where persuading and convincing is actually part of sales, because, well, let's put it that way. If you want money from people, you have to convince them.
How do you then differentiate skills and marketing?
Very interesting point. Basically, marketing is what we call as awareness creation. We create the awareness. But after we have created awareness, then the potential customer says, yeah, I'm very interested in the product, but where do I go to? Yeah, where do I go to? Where do I go and buy? Right? Yes, I know it's in that outlet, but the moment I walk into the outlet, for example, I walk into the outlet and nobody serves me, no salespeople around or customer service people around, then would I buy? No. Marketing can bring you there, but you still what I will call the last mile connectivity between the salesperson and the customer, so that the salesperson can convince the customer to buy. So on one part is marketing, on the second part is actually sales.
Where does customer service play?
Customer service can play two roles. Role number one is before the sales is done. And role number 2 is after the sales is done.
Beautiful.
Yeah, now before the sales is done, of course, the customer service will still need to serve the customer. They will need to answer questions from the customers, or if there's any complaint from the customers, then the customer service will be able to serve them. That is before the sales is done. Now, after the sales is done, of course, when some people have already used the product, then they will be like, no, whether they like it, in terms of getting feedback from the customers and also handling complaints from customers. So this is where customers play a very important role in terms of before and after the sales is done.
As a salesperson, walk me through, because a lot of salesperson people come in as to, how do I call that?
Too hard sell.
Yeah. The barge, they just barge on
Yes.
the customers,
Yes.
and all they want to do is to sell their products
Correct.
or their services.
Correct.
Without understanding what the needs of your customer is, and so walk us through some of the things that is needed to prepare the mind of your customer and how to later on get the sales done. Yeah.
Jonathan and Leo, do you know that selling is actually a system by itself? Like, for example, you're talking about your networkers and all that. Actually, if they were to understand the system, they can practically sell any products using the system. We have been talking about system building, the networking.
So
it's all a system.
Walk us through the system. That's going to be exciting for our community.
Yeah. Now, the first thing is that in the system, there are practically 8 steps in the system. So for me personally, I train salespeople in the system, and I always tell them, if you understand the system, you will be able to sell any products in any situation. Okay, let me walk you through the system, the 8 steps, right? Step number 1 is in terms of prospecting. You need a list of people. Right? A list of people to call and a list of people whom will be interested in your product. So that's where you qualify your prospect, whether they have the MAD, the money, the authority, and also the desire to buy, right? So that is the first step. Now, after you have got a list of people, what do?
You expose. Do you expose your opportunity, your product?
Correct. Do you need to call and make an appointment? Definitely, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you call and make an appointment. So the second step is what we call approach.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 3 ways to approach. Number 1 is that you pick up the phone and call that person. Number 2 is that you can use email and do an introductory email about your products, about your services, what you want to tell them.
So that becomes the gateway to sales.
Right.
It's the right gateway to sales.
Correct.
In our world, we call it inviting.
Correct.
Yeah.
You call it inviting. For us, it's called approach. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You need to make the first contact with that person, the prospect, or the potential customer. Now, after you have made the appointment, the person agrees to meet up with you. Then the third one, you need to make preparation. You need to prepare yourselves in terms of the promotional materials that you have, in terms of the products that you would like to sell to them, in terms of the kind of services that you will be providing them. So all the materials will be ready. That's where you need to make preparation. Preparation is actually key towards the success in any sales. For me, definitely, whenever I meet any potential customers, I need to prepare myself first. Even with an existing customer, it's the same thing. I need to prepare first what I want to talk to them. Of course, I need to have a very clear objective when I go there. It's not like I just go there for the sake of going there, right? So that is the one. That will be the third step. Preparation. And then the fourth step, when I'm right in front of the customers, what do?
You present?
No.
Convince.
No. Do I understand the customer's needs?
Understanding your customer.
Correct. No, but I see this in a lot of salespeople now. What happened was that, or even entrepreneurs themselves, when they go and meet their potential customers, they will start talking about their product. They start talking about whatever they are selling. But the question is this. Remember the desire? Do I want to buy? Right? Do I have a need to buy? So there comes the question where, okay, you have something to sell. You have something to sell to me, right? But Do you understand my needs in order to be able to match your product to my needs?
I think in our previous episode, we were talking about the gap analysis.
Correct.
We talked about the gap analysis, where the salesperson will be able to identify the
gap.
need,
Right. The gap. Yeah, because you have a need, then I can provide a solution for you. Now, but if you don't have a need, what solution do you want from me? Yeah, I mean, you're wasting your time, you're wasting my time.
Exactly.
Right? So that is where the understanding the needs, and this is the part where we need to ask a lot of questions so that we can understand whether the customer has a desire or has a need for our product.
I think this part is where a lot of sales people fail.
Correct.
A lot of them.
A lot of them.
90%, because they tend to pitch more than listen.
Exactly. And this is what I have been telling a lot of my salespeople those days when I was in sales, and also now a lot of my sales participants. I always tell them, and when we were during the training also, when they were demonstrating the role play, again, they straight away jump into and start pitching before understanding their customers' needs. And this is, I will always tell them, it's a no thing. Right, so that is
beautiful.
That is where I believe that it applies to everybody. We need to understand our customers' needs, because right now it is not about selling products anymore. Those days, yes, those days it's about selling product, but right now we are selling solutions.
Hold it right there. This is so beautiful.
All right.
You are not selling
Product.
No, you
You are
don't.
selling
Solution.
Correct.
Whoa. Talk to us again.
Right. Now, you see, when you talk about health supplement, look at the pharmacies or even the number of multi-level level marketing companies that are selling supplements, selling products, and which product do I choose? Everybody talks good thing about their product,
Yes.
right? But the question is this: do I need it? Right? Do I need those products? So that is why I would suggest, before we even propose any product to our potential customers or to even our existing customers, ask them, what are they looking for? Okay, or what kind of health challenges are they facing at the moment? What are they looking for? How you can be of support to them, how you can help them out. So that is where understanding your potential customers or even your existing customers come in.
I'll give you an example. This is very true. When I was working in the corporate sector as a hardware technician.
Yes.
Okay, so I was working with Hewlett Packard as of then.
HP.
Yeah, HP. And there's this customer of ours who called us in to check to buy a new HP printer. All right, so I went to the office, checked everything. He was using a Canon. All right. And,
Wow.
So I checked everything, and I found out that it was just a little twist.
Okay.
As a salesperson, my first mind is to, hey, push away the Canon, and then let me get you HP. But I told him, I was very, very honest with him. And I told him, listen, I think there's nothing wrong with your Canon. I just have to take this thing off. And he looked at me and he said, gentlemen, you have solved my problem for me. So from there, he even stopped talking to me about all these things.
Yeah.
When he even needs to buy socks, he could ask me, you think this color is good or that color is good? He saw me as a
Friend.
problem solver
Correct.
than a salesperson. So in what you're saying, that a salesperson should be a problem solver.
Exactly.
Not just to sell products, but to be a problem solver.
Exactly.
And if you are a problem solver, then everyone will listen and open up to you. Wow, this is really brilliant.
Because you got to understand that, not everybody needs your product.
Yes.
They may need your product, but not everything.
Yeah.
So if we can provide the right solution for them, and I believe that they will appreciate it. And remember one thing, we are not doing it for the short term. We are for the long term.
I love this. I love this. So a salesperson must move from that sales mentality
Right.
of closing a sale
Yes.
to become more of a
Solution.
Solution provider.
Solution provider.
Right,
And
yes.
becoming a solution provider, you must up your relationship skills.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people, okay, let's say I want to sell water.
Mhm.
I find my manipulative way to sell the water for you.
You
and
can.
case closed.
Yes.
And case closed.
Yeah.
But if you're able to solve problems, you're going to keep the relationship. So even within your business or outside your business, people will be sorting out for you.
I always ask salespeople this question: would you like to sell a bottle of water at one time, or continuously sell a bottle of water
For the rest of your life.
Exactly. So which one do you want? Right now, he can be ordering a bottle of water, but you will not know that because you solve his problem, he'll be ordering from one bottle,
To another bottle, to
Yeah.
another bottle.
and his business will not be small all the time.
And I think that creates what we call magnetic marketing. Because once you become a problem solver, they will try to network you to their networks. And their networks also network you to their networks. So just like you're saying, you instead of just pushing in your product, you become a problem solver.
Right.
People will trust you. Oh,
Correct.
get Leo, he can get this down. Get this, he can get. I mean, this is beautiful, and I think this is something that a lot of people, a lot of sales workers should be looking at. Don't look at just selling your product.
Exactly.
Look at solving.
I take your example just now, Jonathan, about the Canon and the HP. You could have sold him HP.
Yes, straight away.
But the thing is this, right? Because of you want to build a long-term relationship with this customer. You know that you're just with a tweak, it will be done,
Exactly.
right? So why should you sell in an HP even though you know you have an opportunity to do that?
And to make
Money.
Money,
Some commission,
yes,
yeah.
some commission, but you did not do that, right? Because you were thinking about long-term relationship, which I believe the customer appreciate you for that.
no, it's still my friend for life.
Ah.
I mean, we talk always, and this happened
Correct,
to someone
correct.
12 years ago.
Correct. So that is why if we become a problem solver, right, we don't have to sell our product
Ooh,
Right.
Say
all
it
the
again.
time.
Say it again.
We don't have to sell our product all the time.
You become problem solver.
Yes.
You don't have to sell. Oh my goodness! Wow.
All right. So with that, let's conclude this episode. And when we come back in the next episode, I'll share with you the next 4 steps in the selling system.
So don't forget to press the like button and the share button. If you think all these things really help you, please share to your friends, your family, everyone else. And thank you guys.